right. The best part about Week 18 is no Thursday night games. Of course, and normally I'm a little shocked by how fast the season has gone, but this year has been so fucking frustrating for me. It's to the point where it's like, fuck it, end the fucking regular season, get the fucking playoffs going. And with that being said, for the final time in the 2023 season, let's get started, because I don't have time for this bullshit. Alright, first of the Saturday doubleheader. Steelers going on the road to take on the Baltimore Ravens. I do believe the Baltimore Ravens lost to the Steelers the last time these two teams met. Of course, the Ravens will not have starters on the field. So they're going to be playing their backups mostly. That includes the quarterback. And then you got the Steelers. Ever since they benched Mitchell Trubisky, the Steelers have won their last two games, beating the Seattle Seahawks, and before that, the Cincinnati Bengals, essentially eliminating them from playoff contention. More on that later. I know they're facing backups, but go ahead and take the Baltimore Ravens to defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers. But it doesn't matter because the winning season / non-losing season streak continues for the Steelers, which means Mike Tomlin will clearly be the head coach for the Steelers in 2024. Have fun. Next up, the second half of the doubleheader. Texans going on the road to take on the Indianapolis Colts. The Texans get a much-needed win by beating the Tennessee Titans, and the Colts beat the Raiders, mathematically eliminating the Raiders from playoff contention. This is a tough game to pick because I'd like to see the young rookie in the postseason. On the other hand, you got the Colts, who also could use some playoff experience with the young core that they have. I mean, and let's see what happens with when Anthony Richard comes back next season. Hopefully take a time to learn off the bench, but on the bench. But tough game to pick, and the winner of this game is in the postseason no matter what. So it's coin flip time. Wow. For some reason, cannot seem to. There we go. Tails. Atlanta Tails, but I'm taking the Colts to win this game because I think Houston's magic has finally run out. But a good first season for DeMeco Ryans as head coach of the Houston Texans. And a good first season for Shane Steichen of the Colts. It is what it is, but take the Colts to win. All right. Sunday's early afternoon games. Jaguars going on the road to take on the Tennessee Titans. The Jaguars still control their own destiny to win the AFC South. However, if they lose to the Titans somehow, they could most likely be eliminated altogether. And it's their own damn fault because they decided to not rest to not pull Trevor Lawrence from the starting lineup sooner than last week. Like 3 weeks sooner than last week. And it was clear as fucking day that he was injured as fuck. As far as Jacksonville goes, wow, Jacksonville. Wait, I already mentioned Jacksonville. My mistake. Tennessee. They're just looking to play spoiler. Go ahead and take the Jacksonville Jaguars to win, but if they do win, unlike last year, they won't make it very far in the postseason. Next up, Vikings going on the road to take on the Detroit Lions. The Vikings are virtually eliminated from playoff contention after last week's debacle against Green Bay, and I really should have taken the Packers because had I done better research and figured out that the Vikings were starting their rookie quarterback, I would have taken the fucking Packers to win. Not sure why they decided. I mean, here's two theories of what Kevin O'Connell was thinking. He stole Arthur Smith's private stash of Etch and Sketch powder, had a whale of a fucking time snorting that shit, and said, "Oh yeah, put the rookie in there. Rookies always have such great seasons, right? Look at C.J. Stroud." That would be my first theory. But the second theory, which is probably the more accurate one, Kevin O'Connell didn't think that this team was good enough to make the postseason anyway, so they might as well see what the rookie quarterback did, because, let's be honest here, Nick Mullins fucking sucks. His retarded turnovers. You cannot play Brett Favre-like football in today's NFL. You can't do it anymore. And the Detroit Lions. Holy fuck. They talk about a Motor City screw job. The tackle that caught the 2-point conversion literally reported as eligible. But you can make other excuses like, oh well, there were other things that would have been a penalty on that 2-point conversion penalty anyway. Wait, hey, get the fuck out of here with that horse shit. That was a horrible fucking call. There should be no disagreements on that. Normally, I'm saying normally when it comes to the Lions, because the Lions Lions fans always cry about calls that were actually correct. Like, more often than not. This is not the fucking case here. Now, with that being said, there were other factors that caused the Lions to lose as well, but still, that was fucking bullshit. And the Vikings are fucked anyway. Look for the Detroit Lions to take their fucking frustrations out on the fucking Minnesota Vikings and sweep the Vikings out of Ford Field. Next up, for what is what could be for the NFC South Championship, if you could call it that. Falcons going on the road to take on the New Orleans Saints. The Falcons are proven dog shit at this point. The last time these two teams met, the Falcons actually beat the Saints in the spiraling asshole dome known as Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And the Saints still have a shot at winning the NFC South, despite all the bullshit. But to be honest with you, this was pretty much what I originally expected heading into this season. Sin. I don't care who wins this game. I don't care who wins this division. All three teams need to fire their head coaches. Jizz. Because you're sending the wrong, because it sends the wrong message. Oh, we made the playoffs. We gotta keep him. No, fuck that shit. Shit. And yeah, you won your division in you won a non-competitive division. That's not impressive. So, with that being said, take the Saints to defeat the Atlanta Falcons. Yes, hopefully Mr. Etch-a-Sketch Addict is finally fucking gone. Jets going on the road to take on the New England Patriots. In a meaningless bullshit game. However, this could be Bill Belichick's final game in Foxborough. As far as the Jets go, what a waste of a fucking season. I normally don't do coin flips on shit games, but actually, yeah, I used to, but yeah, this fucking. There we go. Heads. Okay, fine. Take the New England Patriots. To defeat the Jets. If the Jets win, it'll be the first time that they won in Foxborough in God knows how fucking long, and it'll be the first time they beat the Patriots since 2015. But in any event, take the Patriots to win. Next up, Buccaneers going on the road to take on the Carolina Panthers. Dave Tepper is a fucking clown. $300,000 is not enough. He should have been fined $1 million for being a fucking jackass and throwing things at fans or hecklers in this case. I could give two flying fucks less what the heckler did. Or did take the fuck. Dave Tepper is supposed to be an owner, and yet he's acting like a fucking child. How fucking wonderful. That's the only thing I want to talk about in this game, about as far as the Panthers go, because, actually I take that back. The Panthers clinched the worst record in the NFL. They get the number 1 overall pick, right? Wrong, because they're fucking retards. And to the Panthers fans that are looking for sympathy after beating your chest and pounding your chest and just about how great this team it was going to be heading into this season, even though there were video makers not drinking that retarded Kool-Aid, warning you that this team was going to underachieve. Holy fucking shit! You deserve no fucking sympathy, because you were being jackasses all fucking year. Fuck you. With that being said, though, now on to the Buccaneers. Well, we finally saw the true colors of Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield playing like utter dog shit against whoever he faced last week. Who did they face last week? That's right, they faced the Saints. The Bucs still control their own destiny to clinch the NFC South. But you know what? I don't think they're gonna fucking do it. Do it. Take the Panthers to defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If the Panthers do lose this game, it's because they suck. It's because they are dog shit and they're garbage. Bitch, I don't want to take too long on this one. Moving on. Oh God, speaking of games I don't want to talk about too much. Browns taking on the Bengals at Paycor Stadium. Last time these two teams met was week 1. And when Joe Burrow was still the quarterback and Deshaun Watson was still the quarterback for the Bengals and Browns respectively. Now things have changed. Joe Burrow was out, so it's Jake Browning being the starting quarterback, and Joe Flacco is actually is now the primary starter, but primary starter. But I believe the Browns are resting their starters too. And this game means nothing for both teams for different reasons. Congrats to the Cleveland Browns making the playoffs. Let's see if playoff Flacco still has some magic in him. With that being said, they're going to start another quarterback in this particular game. Take the Bengals to defeat the Browns. Bears going on the road to take on the Green Bay Packers. The Bears are mathematically eliminated from playoff contention, and the Packers are in the same spot as last year, where they controlled their own destiny but lost the final week of the season. Thanks to the Lions playing spoiler, and of course, look where the Lions are at now. And the Bears, people are talking about what they're going to do with that number 1 overall pick. Will they trade down and get a generational haul, or will they stay at number 1 and draft a quarterback? Or will they draft Marvin Harrison Jr.? And my question is, what the fuck has Justin Fields done to earn the privilege of having weapons around him? What the fuck has he done? Sure, yes, he can run the football. That's great, but he can't throw the football, which is important. And yes, the quarterback's job is to lead the offense to score in drives, but the quarterback needs to throw. The quarterback's job is also to throw the football. That's the important part. And he has not shown to do that with accuracy. And as far as the Packers go, if they do win this game, it'll be because if they do win this game and make the postseason, it'll be good experience for Jordan Love. Of course, the Packers have lost I believe the Packers have lost their last 3 divisional home games dating back to that season finale, to last year's season finale. Wait. It's coin flip time. And god damn it, I did not want to make this a 20-minute long video. My apologies, guys. Heads. Take the Packers, I guess, but I would be shocked if it actually happened. To be honest with you. All right, Cowboys going on the road to take on the Washington Commanders. Last year at this time, the Cowboys were in second place in the NFC East with very little chance. This year it's a totally different story. I mean, the Cowboys didn't work. Last year, the Cowboys weren't even trying because of that situation. Now the shoe's on the other foot, and I know the Cowboys have had their issues on the road, but that's usually against good football teams. The Commanders are not a good football team, and hopefully this is the final game of Ron Rivera's most likely head coaching career as well, let alone the Commanders. I mean, listen, great guy and everything, don't get it twisted, but the game has passed him by. Take the Cowboys to defeat the Commanders. All right, meaningless football. Broncos taking on the Raiders. I kind of want to see the Broncos win at this point because losing to go from 17 to 13 isn't going to make any big of a fucking difference to me. With that being said, I think the Raiders are looking to sweep the Denver Broncos once again. I believe that happens, unfortunately, as a biased Broncos fan. So take the Raiders to defeat the Broncos, though. Eagles going on the road to take on the Giants. Eagles, you are overrated as fucking shit. I'm sorry, but what the fuck was that? Seriously, what the fuck was that? You lost to the Cardinals? That's a cardinal sin in the NFL. Pun intended. Don't like it? Eat fucking shit. With that being said, the Giants finally, I didn't even realize this because I don't focus on loser fucking teams, but last week the Giants finally benched Tommy DeVito. They even shot Tommy DeVito in the face so his mother couldn't give him an open coffin at the funeral. Give me a fucking break. Yeah. Take the Eagles, though, to defeat the Giants. I actually hope the Eagles lose, but lose, because they're not going anywhere in the playoffs. I'm sorry, this team sucks. This team doesn't deserve to make the playoffs, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, take the Eagles to beat the Giants, though. Anyway, Seahawks going on the road to take the Arizona Cardinals. The Seahawks are fucked regardless. Listen, can the Cardinals win out and actually play spoiler for the Giants to officially eliminate the Seahawks for playoff contention? Well, we'll wait and see, but I don't think it's going to matter. Take the Seahawks are going to win this game, but the Seahawks won't make the playoffs, though. Rams going on the road to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Both teams have made the postseason, have clinched all that they can clinch. The 49ers have clinched the number one seed in the NFC, so obviously they're going to rest their starters. The Rams have made the postseason; they're resting their starters. Take the 49ers to defeat the Rams. This is basically a preseason game. Speaking of preseason games, Chiefs going on the road to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, some people are going to take the Chargers to win. I get it, because the Chiefs are resting their starters. However, this Chargers team both these teams don't necessarily have enough depth, especially the Chargers. Easton Stick sucks. And the starting quarterback for the Chiefs this week is Blaine Gabbert. I can't believe in 2024, for the calendar year, we're seeing Blaine Gabbert starting an NFL game again. What a time to be alive, I guess. And I'm gonna take the Chargers too, because whatever, the interim head coach has to get a victory, right? I mean, that's just my story, and I'm sticking to it. And finally, the regular season finale. Bills going on the road to take on the Miami Dolphins. AFC East on the line. Not only that, the number 2 seed is on the line. So a lot riding in this fucking game. The Buffalo Bills pick up a victory over the Patriots. Not necessarily the prettiest victory, but it is what it is. And the Dolphins get their fucking teeth kicked in by the fucking Baltimore Ravens. The Dolphins are banged up as fuck right now. It's unfortunate for them to be in this situation. But if the Dolphins lose this game, it's not going to be because of it. It'll be, if the Dolphins miss out on the AFC East, it won't be because of injuries. It'll be because they lost inexcusably to the Tennessee Titans, giving up 15 points in the fourth quarter against a Titans offense that's not an offensive juggernaut. So it's their own fucking fault. It'll be... shit. I gotta do it. The final coin flip of the 2023 regular season. Start again. Wow. It landed heads. Interesting that it landed heads. However, I gotta take the Buffalo Bills to defeat the Miami Dolphins. I just don't think the Dolphins have enough firepower, whatever's left, on defense to get the job done. And I don't think they have all their weapons on offense either. Oh, and Tua Tagovailoa is banged up too. Even if he does play, how effective is he going to be? But anyway, That's it. That's all for the 2023 regular season. I will be back for the playoffs, picking one game, making one game, one video at a time. And while the regular season, while the chaos ends in the regular, and while the regular season's said and done, the chaos will always continue. That's it. That's all. Thank you very much for enduring my shit every fucking year. Till next time, later, fuckers.